Hi everybody, welcome to your class. Today we're going to check modal verbs plus have plus participle. Yeah, it sounds like very technical, but it's something very common to use in English, Spanish, in any language. So, the first case is to express possibility in the past. Check my examples. You may have won the game. Yeah? In the game, in the past, you had the possibility to win the game. Yeah, so it's like a supposition. Yeah, an imaginary situation, but it's only to express, oh, you are so bad player. You may have won the game. Yeah, you had that possibility, but in the past. Or she might have lost it at school. Imagine she lost her wallet or her purse. Yeah, so she might have lost it at school. There is that little possibility that in the past she forgot her purse, her wallet at school. Yeah, so we're going to use may and might for this scenario to express possibility in the past. May is my modal verb, and might are my modal verbs. Have, remember, you cannot say she might has. No, because my main verb is the modal verb. So you don't need to modify the main verb, the action verb. And, well, the verb, the main verb in participle form. Yeah, modal, have, participle. So it's only have, not has. That you don't have that possibility because, as I told you, they are modal verbs. So to express possibility in the past, then we have a similar scenario, but check to express possibility in the past, which was not fulfilled, so incomplete. He could have lost his arm in the accident. There was that possibility, but the action is incomplete. Yeah, because he didn't lose his arm. So he could have lost his arm in the accident. There was that possibility in the past, but it wasn't complete. Yeah, it wasn't completed. It was not fulfilled. The action wasn't complete. It's just another imaginary supposition. Yeah, you could have passed your exam, but you didn't. I'm just kidding. Yeah, so that is the idea. So these are the two first scenarios. So wait a minute, and I will continue with the others. Okay, now let's continue. Here we have two more scenarios. The first one, to express certainty that something happened in the past. When you are sure that something happened in the past, but it's only a supposition. But you are super sure. Yeah? For example, I can't find my keys. I must have forgotten it. Well, let's say key. I forgot my key. I must have forgotten it at home. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It's a supposition, but I am pretty sure that the action happened in the past. And with this, when you are sure that it happened, affirmative, we're going to use must. They must, oh, imagine you are with your friends. Come on, I have a terrible gossip. Do you know Lalito and Fulanita? They must have kissed in secret at the party. You are not sure. It's a supposition. No, it's a supposition, but you are pretty sure it happened. You don't have proofs, yeah? But you don't have doubt. Okay? So, they must have kissed in secret at the party. Nobody saw them for 20 minutes. So, it's a supposition, but you are pretty sure. Now, the same. Our modal verb, must, verb have, participle form of the verb, forgotten. Must have, participle, kissed. Yeah? Now, the second scenario. To express certainty that the action didn't happen in the past. Now, it's the negative form. You are pretty sure that the action didn't happen. He couldn't have done it. He's such a lovely person. Imagine a man killed somebody, and you are like, what? He couldn't have done it. He's such a lovely person. So you're pretty sure that the action didn't happen. But it's only a supposition. You're pretty sure that the action didn't happen. Now, second case. I can have seen them. Aliens do not exist. Imagine you are walking at night in the forest. I don't know why, but you are there. And you see an alien. Like, you're like, what? I can have seen them. Aliens do not exist. So you're pretty sure that you didn't see the aliens, that the action didn't happen. But it's a supposition. You don't have proofs. Yeah, so again, for this, in the negative form, we're going to use can't and couldn't. So modals, have, and the verbs in participle form. Okay, so let's continue. Wait for the others. Okay, now let's continue with the next two scenes. The first one, to express absence of necessity in the past. When something wasn't necessary, but check the context. The action may have or may have not be done. Yeah, you don't have like that conclusion if the action was done or not. For example, I didn't have to help at school, so it wasn't necessary. Did I help? Well, probably or probably not. Yeah, you didn't need to be present. It wasn't necessary. So we're indicating the absence of necessity in the past. Yeah, but at the same time, we don't finish like closing the action in the past. Yeah, we leave the context like just like it wasn't necessary. Yeah, but we don't specify if we did it or if we didn't do it, or if we did it. Yeah, so now check. In this case, we have one exception. So we have the modal verb, and in this case, have to, need to. Yeah? Then we have the verbs in base form. Yeah? Base form, both of them. And we're using the auxiliary didn't. Yeah? But remember, it's only to express the absence of necessity in the past. Like, oh, you didn't need to be present. Yeah? It wasn't necessary. But we don't specify if at the end you were present. Yeah? Now, and then we have the complete form, as we can say it, to express absence of necessity in the past. But it wasn't necessary, but it was done. Yeah? For example, you needn't have bought it. We have a lot. Yeah, maybe you bought a soda. Yeah? So you needn't have bought it. We have a lot of soda. So it wasn't necessary, but you did it. The action was done. Now, she didn't brought her brother. The team is complete. So his brother wasn't necessary, but the action of bringing him was done. Yeah. So that is the difference. Here you leave like a context incomplete, like, oh, it just wasn't necessary. But in this case, you specify that it wasn't necessary, but the action was done. The action was completed. Yeah. And here we retake to the participle form. Yeah, remember this is an exception. We use base form and the auxiliary is in negative, and yes, negative but in past. And here we have our modal, needn't, have, and yes, I am incorrect. Here have, she needn't have brought her brother. So and the verbs in participle form. Yeah, that is the structure. So wait a minute, we have two more. Okay, finally. Well, here we have a lot of information, but it's very easy to understand. We're going to check should and shouldn't. Four different scenarios. The first one, to express regret about something that didn't happen. Yeah, regret is this sensation that you punish yourself. Yeah, like, oh no, I feel regret for not doing something. Yeah, imagine you see a person on the street asking for money and then say no, but then you walk and you feel regret, like, oh, I have to give them money. Yeah, so that is regret. So to express regret about something that didn't happen. So I should have stopped her. Yeah, I should have stopped her. Something that didn't happen. I didn't stop her, so she left. Yeah, so you regret yourself for not doing something, and you should you should. I should have stopped her before she left. Yeah. Then to criticize somebody's behavior. Yeah, what he how he acts or she acts. You should have kept calm. You should have. Yeah, like, why are you so stressed? Oh, because somebody stole my purse and I ran, and it was. Then you come and you criticize the behavior. Well, you should have kept calm and called the police. Yeah, you criticize the reaction of a person. Yeah. Then we shouldn't to express regret about something that happened. Now, here is the opposite. In this case, you are feeling regret about one action that you did. Imagine you are with your best friend in the morning or at night, and you say, oh, we shouldn't have eaten those 40 tacos. I'm feeling terrible. So you regret about something that happened. And what happened? You ate 40 tacos. Well, 20 and 20. So you regret about something that happened. Like, oh, we shouldn't have eaten those 40 tacos. Yeah? Then, here, to criticize something someone has done, an action. This is different. Why? Because here is the attitude, and here is the action. She shouldn't have hit her. She's crazy. Yeah, so you criticize the action, hit. Yeah, that somebody did. So she shouldn't have hit her. Yeah, she's crazy. You regret. So she should. Can you see? Oh, she shouldn't have hit her. She's crazy. Okay, so that's how you express criticizing, how you express regret about actions that you didn't do and actions that you did. You criticize the behavior, the attitude, and here you criticize the action. Okay, and well, that's it.